Namaste, yoga friends. My name's Doreen Foxwell. Welcome to today's Kids Yoga Meets Astrology. And today is a very special day because tonight, if you look outside in the sky, if you have a clear night, you will be able to see with your visible eyes, without a telescope, 4 of 6 planets lined up. Right now, there are 6 planets lined up in the sky. 2 require a telescope or telescopic lens to see, and those are the furthest planets. But 4 you can see with your naked eye. And the order of that, right now you've got Venus and Saturn and Neptune and Jupiter and Uranus and Mars. Now, Uranus and Neptune cannot be seen with the naked eye. Those are the 2 planets you'll need a telescope for. Mars will appear bright red if that helps you to see the alignment in the sky. And so what does this mean to the average person that doesn't understand astrology but keeps seeing it everywhere? I mean, I'm seeing it on everybody's Facebook walls and even non-astrology sites. And anyway, what does it mean? It means that we are in a very unique time, and all of this energy is pushing everything and everyone forward. There is no going back to the way things were. Everything is changing at a much quicker pace. And so to help children, to be able to accept this, and children are much better with change than adults. So children are used to change, adults are not. But to help your children and or yourself, it's a good time to journal and to write down, what do you want to look ahead at for your life and your child's life? What do you want to work towards? What do you want to manifest? Which that word is getting used way too often. Those are the things that this time is bringing us into a new time. And it's going to continue to move faster and faster. In March, we're going to have an alignment of 7 planets. The difference from right now with the 6 planets to March, when it's 7, in March they will all be in the same exact sign, a water sign of Pisces. Right now, the different planets are in different signs, and signs meaning zodiac signs. And what does that mean? It means that they don't all have the same flavor. They're not taking on the same, let's say, energy. They all have their individual unique energy. For instance, the energy of the planet Mars, that is an energy of action. Can you think of anybody right now who is taking action this past week? Yes, there is somebody out in the political world that has been taking action. Mars energy. Mars energy is very, very strong with this person. Then you'll have a planet like Jupiter. Now, Jupiter expands things, and it can expand good things. It can expand not so good things, positive things or negative things. So the way you look at the world right now and things that are happening to you, it's going to seem like either the positive is expanding or the negative is expanding. And that comes from, let's say, the planet Jupiter. The planet Uranus, for instance, shakes things up. Things are not going to go back, as I said, to the past. What has to be let go of in order to move us all forward? And that's Uranus coming into play. And then I'm looking down at my things, just see, oh, Saturn. Saturn is the great teacher, karma, father time, father karma. Some people will look at what's been happening. Again, I'm gonna kind of relate it to what's happening here in the United States with who just came into power politically. And some can say karma, others maybe not so much. But if you put it into your own life, you want to look at your own life and what life lessons you are learning right now. There will be life lessons. Kids are very young. They don't necessarily have really big life lessons. But as adults, we can look at our own lives and look back and be like, oh my gosh, what life lesson did I learn right now? Or am I learning about? And so, and then there's Venus. I saved Venus for last because Venus is the planet that has to do with your heart energy and love, and also has to do with money. And there is a big shift going on right now with the type of currency we use or will be using in the near future. In fact, there were orders just signed, executive orders yesterday or the day before in regards to our monies changing. So this is what's going on with these planets all lining up. You have all these things happening at once. Ah! Now they're happening in unison. They're crossing over. They're just all happening. They're all shifting everything as we know it. So I am here to let you know, take a breath. It's going to be okay. Change is good. That's one thing we can always count on is change. Inhale and exhale. If you want to change things in your child's life or in your own life, breathe it into reality right now by closing your eyes and picturing it. And just breathe into it and breathe out to it. Imagine what it looks like. Inhale and exhale. Imagine what it feels like. And continue to do that until you feel a sense of peace, a sense of calm, a sense of knowing. And welcome to the planetary shift and alignments going on. It's actually called a parade of planets, which I think is awesome because we're going into the week of the Lunar New Year. And there's lots of parades that will go on with the Lunar New Year. And here we have 6 planets lined up for that, going into that energy. So I'll come back on next week to talk a little bit about that. But in the meantime, thank you for joining me tonight. Namaste. Have a great yoga day. Get outside and check out all the planets lined up if you can.